Hey, how's it going? It's Devin with Devoyne Z TCG. I just want to make a quick video here about this new product that's coming out from Legend Story Studios, Flesh and Blood, along with the professor from Tolarian Community College. They've collaborated to make a new box set. Basically, if you haven't seen it yet, it's you get a 1,000 card box holder with 4 decks and a playmat. And one of the decks, and this is kind of the big deal, is one of the decks actually has the professor as a playable character in the game, which is kind of a big deal. I don't, for me, the professor, he's not really my jam for like content creation or anything like that. But I would say, you have to respect him because he is definitely the biggest personality when it comes to online personalities that aren't directly connected to the game. Like Tolarian Community College is huge. I mean, the guy's hanging out with Post Malone, playing games with him like all the time. And I think that's kind of one of my issues with him is just like he acts like he's not a big deal when he's like obviously a huge deal. So they're collaborating with him to make this new product. And from a different perspectives, I think I see this as a win like all the way around. So when it comes to people who play the game, this Flesh and Blood product, it's basically you can pull it out of the box. The decks all look super fun. If you're a fan of the professor on top of that, that's like a huge win. So I think it's going to be a valuable from that gameplay perspective. I think from a collectible perspective, this is as far as I know, the first actual official professor being on any sort of TCG product. So from a collectible perspective, I see it as a huge win. And then from a resale perspective, I see it as an awesome value. MSRP on this thing is like $70. You can currently pick it up for like $62. So when you want to get like the value for something like this, so let's say you buy it for 62 with taxes and shipping, you get it at your house, it's about $70. And then, so what are you getting out of here? So I have a similar product that from Digimon, which is basically the exact same thing, but instead of coming with decks, it came with sleeves and promotional cards, and it was about the same cost, about like $70. And I was in some online argument with some people, and they were telling me how much of a ripoff that was. But basically, if you do the math from the accessories that you're getting in the product, you just have to be like, well, how much do the promos, or in this case, the decks, like how much do they have to be worth in order for you to like come out well? And from this Digimon product, it was like the first anniversary Digimon product. So if you took away the price of what it cost, $70, and then the cost of a regular playmat, and if you look on like the bad end, like so a playmat that's not really sought after, you can sell for $10. That's the very low end. $10, and so shipping and all that, so it'd be like 13 if you actually got it out the door. So you take $10 off from there, and then with the box itself is actually has value, and so sought after boxes you can sell for like 15, but let's say the low end it's $5, and so I mean you'd be selling it for 8, with shipping, getting that $5 back. So let's say that the low end, the horrible thing here would be you bought it for 70, you sold the mat for 10. You sold the box for 5, so then that's $15 off, so that's $55. So then those 4 decks have to take up the value of that $55. So that's about like $13 a piece, $14 a piece per deck. And when you think about it, like, do you think that the first ever collectible professor on a card deck is going to be worth at $15 or more? And my guess is that it's going to be worth more. And I think the playmat and the box and all that is actually going to be you're not going to see it at like the low end. I think you're going to be able to sell it for the high end. So I see this as a win all the way around, as a great product. These regular decks that I have a bunch of them. These Blitz decks, they're a great product. They usually I sell them for like 15, and these aren't. There's nothing special about them except they're just the regular Blitz decks. So these are special. I believe that from what the professor said is that they actually have more of they're better. They have better cards in them. They have more. They're higher end. So if I'm selling these crappy ones for 15, and we're getting these high end ones that are like have that are going to be sought after because it's a one of a kind thing, I think that we're in the territory of this is going to be a no brainer. So I'm definitely purchasing some. This is not financial advice. But I would say that out there that this is probably one of the easier. You should probably buy this if you're interested, but don't take that as my advice. It could be horrible. You could lose all your money. You'd have to be really dumb to do that. But yeah, worst case scenario is that these come out and they just print millions of them, and then they're worth $30 at the end of the day, and that's a possibility. So whenever you do something, don't go all in. Don't yeah, take out a loan to buy these. Just pick up a few if you're interested. And for me, it seems very low risk and a good buy when it comes to reselling. And then if you just want to play it, it's a 100% guarantee. Pick it up, play it with your friends. So as far as I see all around, this is a win-win for everybody. It looks like an awesome product. It's cool that the professor got in there and is doing this. And like I said, I don't hate the guy or anything like that. It's just some of his content's not for me, but not everything is for everyone. So, anyways, I look forward to getting my copy soon. Maybe I'll open one up on the stream or the channel, and we can check it out. But it gets my thumbs up approval. So, you have a great day, and thanks for watching.